Hello, and welcome to my video. Let's talk about Band 8 IELTS Academic Vocabulary Part 3. Contend. 1. Compete. Buy. Take part in a contest. Fight. Struggle. X1. Every spring some baseball writers try to predict the two teams that will contend in the next World Series. Argue. Maintain as true. Assert. X2. Don't argue with the umpire. Decease. Death. X. Shortly after President Kennedy's decease, Vice President Johnson was sworn in as the new chief executive. Din. Loud noise. Uproar. X. I couldn't hear what you were saying because the jet plane that was passing made such a din. Distinguish. Tell apart. Differentiate. X. The twins are so alike that it is hard to distinguish one from the other. Divulge. Make known. Reveal. Disclose. X. Yesterday our teacher read us a composition without divulging the name of the writer. Drought. Long period of dry weather. Lack of rain. Dryness. X. While some regions are suffering from drought, others are experiencing heavy rains and floods. Famish. Starve. Be or make extremely hungry. X. The missing hikers were famished. When we found them, they had not eaten for more than 12 hours. Illuminate. Light up. Make bright with light. The bright morning sun illuminate the kitchen, there was no need for the lights to be on. Inaudible. Incapable of being heard. Not audible. X. The only part of your answer I could hear was the first word, the rest was inaudible. Incense. Make extremely angry. Enrage. Madden. Infuriate. X. Some of the members were so incensed by the way Jack opened the meeting that they walked right out. Inundate. Flood. Swamp. Deluge. X. A number of streets in low-lying areas were inundated by the rainstorm. Jeopardy. Danger. Peril. Danger. Peril. X. If you are late for the employment interview, your chance of getting the job will be in serious jeopardy. Magnify. Cause to be or look larger. Enlarge. Amplify. X. The bacteria shown in your textbook have been greatly magnified. Their actual size is considerably smaller. Municipal. Of a city or town. X. Your father works for the city? How interesting. My father is also a municipal employee. Puncture. Make a hole with a pointed object. Pierce. Perforate. X. Our neighbor swept a nail off his curb, and later it punctured one of his own tires. Rummage. Search thoroughly by turning over all the contents. Ransack. X. Someone must have rummaged my desk. Everything in it is in disorder. Simultaneous. Happening or done at the same time as else. X. There were several simultaneous attacks by the rebels. Accommodate. Accommodate. One hold without crowding or inconvenience. Have room for. X. The new restaurant will accommodate 128 people. 2. Oblige. Do a favor for. Furnish with something desired. X. I'm sorry I have no pen to lend you. Ask Norman. Perhaps he can accommodate you. Apprehend. X1, now I see how foolish I was to apprehend the outcome of the test. I passed easily. X2, the escaped prisoner was apprehended as he tried to cross the border. Cleave. Stick. Adhere. Cling. Be faithful. X, some of the inhabitants are hostile to new ways. They cleave to the customs and traditions of the past. Conceal. Keep secret. Withdraw from observation. Hide. X, I answered all questions truthfully, for I had nothing to conceal. Content. Satisfied. Pleased. X, if you are not content with the merchandise, you may return it for an exchange or a refund. Culprit. One guilty of a fault or crime. Offender. X, the last time we were late for the party, I was the culprit. I wasn't ready when you called for me. Eliminate. Drop. Exclude. Remove. Get rid of. Rule out. X, the new director hopes to reduce expenses by eliminating unnecessary jobs. Facetious. Given to joking. Not to be taken seriously. Witty. X, Bob meant it when he said he was quitting the team. He was not being facetious. Fatigue. Tire. Exhaust. Weary. X, why not take the elevator? Climbing up the stairs will fatigue you. Infallible. Incapable of error. Sure. Certain. Absolutely reliable. X, when Phil disputes my answer or I question his, we take it to our math teacher. We consider her judgment infallible. Pilfer. Steal, in small amounts. X, the shoplifter was apprehended with a number of pilfered articles in his possession. Province. Proper business or duty. Sphere. Jurisdiction. X, if your brother misbehaves in school, you have no right to punish him. That is your parents' province. Reflect. Think carefully. Meditate. Contemplate. X, I could have given a much better answer if I had had time to reflect. Reverse. Turn completely about. Change to the opposite position. Revoke. Annul. X1, if I found guilty, a person may appeal to a higher court in the hope that it will reverse the verdict. A defeat. X2, in 1805, Napoleon's fleet met with a serious reverse at the Battle of Trafalgar. Shallow. Not deep. X, non-swimmers must use the shallow part of the pool. Superfluous. Beyond what is necessary or desirable. Surplus. Needless. X, she gave him a look that made words superfluous. Please click the link in description for more information. Bye.